All right, I really wasn't planning on streaming this, or I started recording this. Kind of, I don't know, it didn't look like it was going to be in the cards for my schedule, but I'm going to try to squeeze it in, so let's go. It's Tears of the Kingdom. This is Eric Freshley from Freshley Stream Games, by the way. Hit the subscribe button, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
I've actually not heard much about
very much for
this was a little while ago. This couple
Many
hours
of you
ago
are
now.
looking forward to this
I've been
game,
playing Valheim,
and we've
on Game
released
Pass
a
all
few
goddamn
trailers so far. Although it'll just be
but I've not really heard much about
I'm going to actually play the game for
what's
you all
in
today
this,
and show you what it's like.
except people say, hey, it sure looks a whole lot like Breath of the Wild, which is fine.
Let's begin.
One of the greatest games of all time.
Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same.
Hang on, is this video quality as great as it could be? Yeah. Yes, it is. Come on, stay on. There you go. All right.
World as is. It's changed in many ways.
What's going on with your arm, Link?
If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
They call them.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
I was, in fact, wondering that. Hey,
If we
there's a
take
dog.
a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell. Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell...
Weird costume he's wearing.
Look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're
That's
a
for a
lot
long
closer
ass
to the
time.
Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them. There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
How'd they get up there if they weren't in the first game?
I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods.
Dragons are back.
Okay.
I didn't kill one of those
slightly
dragons
bigger
in the
Sky
first game.
Island. Just like on the
First time I
surface,
saw
there
one
are
was
several
fucking
man-made
cool as hell.
structures.
Startled me.
Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit. There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue.
Like I said, I've been playing Valheim all night. I've been
Something's there.
picking
This
up
is a
too many
brand new
items and
enemy
getting
called a construct.
encumbered shit.
We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke.
Good.
Not good, not good.
Good. Weapon
Quick,
degradation's
get another
back. It
branch
needs to be back. I don't
and-
care what
We
idiots
defeated
on
it.
Twitter say. It's a vital part of the game. Absolutely
Moving
essential.
on.
Zonai charge.
We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer.
Huh.
This is called fuse. You can stick
Is
objects
that
together to
what we
create
saw in the
new
last trailer
weapons
is going to
with
be like
various effects.
some vehicle creation
Let's
stuff?
take on
Is
another
that
construct with this fused weapon.
gonna tie
We're
into the
dealing with two of
fuse
them at
system?
once.
And also, does that
Oh, we beat one.
make the
The
branch,
weapon's attack is definitely improved.
health of the branch recharge?
The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability.
That's fascinating.
You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
With this, we don't have to get too
You
close
put
to
swords on a
enemies,
boomerang?
and we can safely attack from a distance. You can
I
also
guess
fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try
Troy's
fusing
just
this
signing
leaf
on
to
all the
an
damn
arrow.
time. Can I? Oh,
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and
and it just
you can
froze.
freeze faraway enemies.
Neat.
Very useful. In addition,
That's real neat.
let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out
Is that like the
hunting,
new
you
default
might feel
costume? I
that
liked
aiming with an
the.
arrow is too difficult.
Well, I guess the champion's garb
Apparently,
wasn't
my
a
eyes
default
can't
costume
track
at all, but it
fast-moving
was
objects as
the
of late,
one in all the
so my
marketing.
shots rarely land. So at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and
Oh,
look,
that's
it
real
homed in
cool.
on the target.
I like this because we got so
Let's
many
try this
monster
on
parts
another
first game
bird.
that were just used for recipes, and that's kind of just boring after a while. So having them have
I'll
actual
just
like
fire in
uses like
that
this,
general
is
direction.
really cool.
It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Yeah.
I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So,
Yeah, this is the
we'll
vehicle
lift up
stuff
this
we saw in the
log
last trailer.
and attach it
It's
to a
nuts and
second log.
bolts, which is the best Banjo-Kazooie game, despite what people will
Let's
tell
do
you.
one more. We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
Cool.
You can always attach things or detach them like this.
That's cool.
Now, if we put this on the water,
Put wheels
it's made
on
of
it too,
wood,
and then you
so
can.
the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan.
What's
Why don't
the
we try
battery?
attaching it? We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced.
Probably one would have done the job.
Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side.
All right.
In the most recent
Yeah.
trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own.
That's
There are all
cool.
sorts
That's
of
real
objects You'll
cool.
come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your
funny,
leisure.
Well,
there are even more new abilities. Take this building over
I'm
here.
not into survival games and crafting games normally, but Valheim's been changing that, so this is gonna come at a very weird time for me.
Passed right through the ceiling.
Like a good time for me. Just the fact where I'm kind of giving those kind of games more of an open mind, and now they're putting those elements into Zelda. I mean, they put some of it into Breath of the Wild, but now this seems much more so.
There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here...
With the, I didn't hear what he called that ability. Oh, just ascend.
Come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill.
That seems like that could break the game.
You had to use stamina to climb a mountain.
Yeah.
But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up.
I guess they just won't put caves where they don't want you to go.
Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly.
That's the way they can balance it. Just don't have too many caves.
It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan.
A fly swatter.
Ah!
Oh, fuck.
I got pushed off. Oh, well, let's just return to the surface.
Oh, well, whatever.
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest.
Hope it runs well. Image quality is pretty bad, but, you know, that's Switch nowadays, right?
Like this.
As long as it runs well.
Let's dive into this river.
Oh, shit.
And we're back on the surface. There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think?
That's real neat.
Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game.
People are... Oh, there's going to be some great gifts are going to come out of this.
Wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Surprised they didn't talk about the console special edition or anything like that. May 12th, we're getting up to it, huh? It's coming soon, man. Oh, maybe this is where it's gonna be. Yeah, there it is. Is it an OLED or regular? That was a Minecraft-ass enemy there. It is an OLED. Not a couple days after my birthday. And a couple days after crossover attack's supposed to return. Well, there you go. That's Tears of the Kingdom. Looks awesome. Looks fantastic. I almost can't wait to see. I'm bad at creating things, so I almost can't wait to see what other people do on Twitter and stuff like that before, even more than myself, because yeah, I'm just not good at that kind of thing. But it totally is nuts and bolts, which is a great game. And if you don't think so, you're wrong. Anyway, that's that. I'm going to try to play more Valheim soon. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to that. Man, I got so much coming out soon. I got Redfall, Zelda, and Diablo all like almost back to back to back. And Endless Dungeons in there too, which is an indie game I'm really looking forward to. A couple other indie games, but those are 3 big ones that are in like a month and a half of each other. It's going to be fucking too much for me. We're going to do it, and I'll probably be streaming all 3 of those games. I'm sure I will. So subscribe to this channel right here, Freshley Stream Games. Subscribe, follow me on Twitch or Kick. I jumped over to Kick for a couple streams. See if I would have better luck than Twitch. So far, it's been about the same, but I'm going to try it a couple more times. If it doesn't work out, I'll go back to Twitch and, I don't know, just keep trying stuff, I guess. But right now I'm on both. So Freshly Stream Games on both Twitch and Kick and YouTube, of course. Goodbye.